Hello, and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online Vvardenfell. We are right outside of Pulk, which is the delve that is right here. So, obviously, as you can see, we have a delve here that's done. And then this is the only delve, assuming there isn't anything here, but this is the only delve that we can see. But we can also see from our map completion guide over on the left that we are missing one delve somewhere, and it would be most obvious if it wasn't this region, but there really wasn't much here. Like, this is just tiny islands dotted like this, and this I think was like an old shrine or something like that, but yeah, basically nothing. So either it's out on some of these isles, or it's somewhere down near Balmora and Sedanine. We will get to it when we get to it. For right now, we have Pulk. In the Grayslands, bandits are uncommon near the coast, where there are plenty of Telvanni guards. To the west, towards the slopes of Red Mountain, the region is more dangerous. That said absolutely nothing about the place. Like, that says something about the region, but nothing about this place. Well, oh, that's unusual. In a cozy bandit's den. Well, that hints towards that it's likely bandits in here. Oh, first off, let's check. Experience booster is on. Good. And we will see if the stat booster, it wasn't. I had a feeling. It was a little hard to gauge, but yeah. Alright. So I don't think there is a quest related to this place. If there is, well, then I'll just have to come back. So far, Nick's hounds. Oh, great. I love those creatures. They are so nice and cuddly. Not. So, by all estimations, the Sky Shard is down. Okay. So, we'll go around. This connects up here, and this connects up here. So obviously the fastest route down there would just be jumping over the edge. That's probably not a wise thing to do, so let's not do that. Besides, we still need to fight whatever is the boss monster in here, likely a bandit chief. I'm guessing he's near here. That would make sense. I think it makes... I don't know if it makes sense, but I think... Ah, there we go. Bandit strong arm. And you have a Nyx Hound. Great. That was why I was here. I thought that maybe they would fighting. Sure. So now we should... Awaha? That doesn't usually happen when you descend into a cave. Not unless it's a sub-location. You do not get to steal blood from me, you oversized mosquito dog. It's a little more claustrophobic than some of the other parts, but it did you go? That away. Which is to the sky shard. Okay. Worked for me. Nope. Not today. Oop. Shadow. It seems that the bandits here are... Nope. Nope. No. Projectile attacks will get you nowhere. So it's up through here. What? Just a volcanic vent. Alright. Probably don't want to be touching the waters then, but it seems I have to. Okay. Cool. Green light. Bandit, just a bandit marauder? Oh. Could be somewhat of importance. Oh, I see. That wasn't very clear from the... Citrine. So you're not the boss, even though this would definitely count as a boss's hideout. Alright. Pop! Oh. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna accept that. Hello. Yeah. Yeah. Look. Do I look like a marauder? Okay, I'm not wearing an overly colorful, very spangled look. So in that sense, I can understand it. But still, like... It also should say that when you're sort of... I guess that's on the UI, that's not really on the... Ah! I got my directions mixed up. Melon basket. That's a very nice, very spherical swamp. So, boss, anyone want to claim the... Oh, Bralsa Inlador. Okay, you're named. And... What? And of course you're not alone. Of course not. Why would you be? Because you're a coward. Now, if you wouldn't mind, I'm trying to loot your boss. Defiler's belt, yes. Intricate upward Pulk Explorer. I mean, I haven't, but I'll take it. What was that? 10 minutes. Okay, we'll definitely go down here and then up, because just to see what that little... the other lake is about. Might not be anything, but, well, then we will have clarity and know that it's not anything. Which is also worth something. I really like these fluorescent mushrooms. They are, for lack of a better word, cool. that leads up to where the other one is. We don't have any interest in that. A lone Nyx hound. You may steal my blood, but I will steal your soul. Oh, that was a narrow way. Hello, I'm behind you. It's not often that it forces me into first person. I'm not that against it, but it is a bit unnerving when it does happen like that. So, it seems that they're all sort of suffering from something, like they seem to be sick. Like they're all sort of holding their arms like if they were wounded or something along those lines. I have not seen... Ascendant Order hideout. That might explain their sickness. Hello! I'm here to ruin your day! Well, alright, that works. Hello. Didn't you see your mates get fried? You sure you want that? Really? Oh, and the shroom. The shroom beetle is alright. That's perhaps the most important part. Okay, so take a look at the lake first. I mean, it's probably nothing. An unusually long range of hostility, but, well, if it makes you feel better. Pop! Alright, you've been shooting arrows long enough. Nope. And gold. It doesn't appear to be anything other than a lake. Well, might have one time been carved out stone steps, but... Is there anything in there? Are you guarding it? Alongside your dog. I'm gonna go ahead and guess... no. Obsidian... What? Can I not loot any of that? No. Fine. Fine. Then I didn't want any of it anyway. It's all garbage. Bandit quality stuff. You don't want that. Well, not unless you want to die from malpractice and other unfortunate situations caused by poor tools. Now, you could argue that only a poor craftsman blames... Why? That only a poor craftsman blames his tools. But you still need a mediocrum of quality tools to at least get some work done. Like if you had a wooden sword that broke on the first time it struck an enemy, that's not gonna get you counted as a swordsman. Then again, I suppose you can't be a swordsman without having swords. So, yeah, perhaps not the best. Where are you going? Nope. No trapments for you. Pop. Gold is nice. I'm certainly not complaining about gold. 3 in here. Isn't that a little much? Pop. More gold. Should I check how much gold I have? Nah, I can do that when I get out. It's of no haste. It's not going anywhere. I hope. I mean, even so, I still have 1 million in a bank account, so losing whatever much I have, which is probably less, is not the end of the world. Gold has surprisingly little value. I mean, yes, you can. Hello! Have I been down there? Oh yeah, I ran through it. Briefly, but it needed not to be any longer than that. Why are they putting greatsword in bosses? They are great swords. They're not flowers. Well, not unless you are really, really stupid. Then again, it is bandits. I wouldn't put it past them. Yeah, how do I yield from that? Hello. Pop. Well, if we have some time left, we can just use it to explore. Yep. Okay. Have to get past you and your dog. Not the hardest of tasks. Absolutely not. Oh, he vaporized. Right. That should be all. Well, that was a very short delve, but I'm not complaining. It is nice with one that is short, given how most of the others were around 40 plus minutes. Okay, let's see what makes the most sense. I could roll a dice for it, but I feel like it makes more sense to roll a dice when there's a longer distance. Now, for example, we're pretty close to Wolves, and whatever quest is there. I have, when I found the Way Shrine, I did see that there was a quest giver, so that might not be a bad idea to start. Going north. We don't have to use the road, though we probably should have. Should have maybe avoided this guy. Seems these animations aren't quite working as they should. He was sort of supposed to jump around. It could also be that there is a tomb or 3 in this area. Well, one with robins. I know not, as I have not been here before. Sure. We have a stack. 2 Nyx oxen. No, thank you. I would rather not. See, this would be a great place for a tomb. Sort of off the beaten path. It's... What? Hanut Tower. Okay, well... I mean, we are exploring, and... we're not really under time constraints, so... why not? What? Oh. Aren't you like a goblin pet or something? TESO. Nedge cow. Ah, yeah, goblin. Figured there was there was something that coincided with it. I know the tower is that way, but I saw something that stormed off the steady. Oh, he is an apparition. What?
Oh, look, another caring citizen who's going to walk right on. By sure, shiny ass. If you aren't a robber and you don't work for the witch, then you have to help me. I can't move so much as a muscle and my nose itches like a flea-bitten dog.
A witch did this to you?
That's what I said, a witch. Oh, she might look like a dark elf, but don't let that heaving bosom fool you. I agreed to escort her to Vvardenfell City. Then last night she went crazy and started throwing spells around. She bewitched me when I ran away.
Any idea how to break the
What
spell?
do I know of spells and bewitchments? I suppose a witch needs to uncast it or something. She has to be close by. Please, find her and make her set me free. If my friends saw me like this, find that evil red-eyed creature, I beg you.
I'll find your witch and get her to release
I
you.
feel like I spent an evening drinking with the
Still
heroes of
fits.
Sovngarde, and then they danced on my head.
Tell me more about this dark elf witch who ensorcered you. Ensorcered you? Huh.
The witch? Oh, you mean Nerys Venom? She hired me to escort her to Vvardenfell City. We took a shortcut, I think. Or maybe we were setting up camp for the night. Anyway, she suddenly turned angry and started throwing spells around. She's crazy!
Shortcut. Camp. You don't actually remember what happened, do you?
It was nighttime. I was tired and I think she threw something at me. Hit me in the head. A bottle? She threw a bottle at me, I think. It was very confusing with all the spells and that red-eyed witch threatening to turn me into a Qa'Rajh.
All dark elves have red eyes, but why did you agree to escort a witch to Vvardenfell
I'm a
City?
sellsword, a guard for hire. It's what puts meat on the table, if you know what I mean. Besides, she never told me she was a witch. Witches are sneaky like that. They're pretending to be normal people.
Yeah, and they float too, I've heard. Why are you naked, by the way?
What? You mean my bare naked chest? I found shirts and tunics to be too confining. Besides, why would I want to cover up these fabulous tattoos?
But they are pretty nice. Do you feel the same way about pants?
Pants? What's wrong with my... My pants are missing, aren't they? Oh, no wonder my ankles are chilly. That evil witch stole my pants! Probably using them to cast another spell on me.
I like this guy. Probably using the pants to cast a spell. Sure, why not? Where should I look for this witch of yours?
We were heading to Vvardenfell City when things went sideways on an ice floe. I ran away from the spells and the screaming. She's probably back that way. Just follow the trail of bottles she tossed at me. But be careful. They can do some serious damage.
Alright. Oh, she is... Well, the trail is nearby. That doesn't necessarily mean that she is too. We might have to follow up on this. You're gonna be a problem, aren't you? Yeah, I figured. Pop! I mean, I do have a stack of it. Sure, why not? I'm never gonna use it, but... if it really came down to it, I could sell it. That looks like a camp. That looks like a Dunmer.
Mine!
Ow.
Uh-oh.
Thanks for chasing off the last of the goblins. Horrible, smelly little creatures. Praise Vivek. You certainly look more competent than that half-naked Nord with a thirst for foul mead.
Are you the witch that ensorcelled Stormgruff the Steady?
Witch? Oh, let me guess. You ran into an idiot Nord frozen on the side of the road? I hired Stormgruff to escort me and protect my valuables. So what does he do at the first sign of danger? He runs off and leaves me to fend for myself.
He apparently fled for his life when you started yelling and casting spells.
What was I supposed to do? The goblins attacked while I was setting up camp. And where was my worthless protector? In the bushes making room for more mead. He left his pants where he dropped them and fled as the goblins stole my pack.
I can look for the goblins and retrieve your pack.
Thank you. The goblins fled toward the hills to the northeast. Find them and retrieve my pack. They also took the sword I gave to Stormgruff as part of his compensation. I expected him to use it, not drop it like a hot potato before he ran.
Tell me more about Stormgruff and your missing items.
Of course. Anything that helps get back my stolen possessions from those dreadful goblins. What do you want to know?
What did you actually do to Stormgruff?
I'm more of an alchemist than a mage, but I know a number of useful spells. When that oaf of a Nord ran off, I cast a spell of holding to stop him in his tracks. I didn't want the drunk fool to hurt himself in the dark.
So you froze him for his own good?
Well, yes, I suppose so. But we also made an agreement, and he still needs to live up to his half of the bargain. One way or another, Stormgruff is going to see me safely to Vivek City.
Why are the pack and sword so important to you?
The pack contains my livelihood, valuable potions and unguents to sell in Vivek City. Without them, I'm ruined. The sword. I purchased the sword for Stormgruff. I paid a lot for that weapon. It's too good for the likes of greedy goblins.
Anything you remember that can help identify the goblins that stole your possessions?
No, not really. They appear to be your average run-of-the-mill marauding mob of disgusting goblins. They'll be the ones that have my pack and sword. Oh, if it helps, I also saw their leader run off with Stormgruff's pants.
Yeah, that makes a little more sense. Sure, if the spell fits, we'll... Law books, perhaps? Heavy sack. Well, might be worth it. It wasn't, but we'll take it. We have a stack. Sure, I really shouldn't. So why is this... Ooh. Surely it's not just for that. Like someone was building a manor or a garden and then stopped not very long into it. I'm going the wrong way. Well, means I don't have to deal with the Nick socks. That's fine. I don't like those creatures. Netchgauger Spell Fiend. No. Oh. Oh. So that is the camp. Right. Skin. Hello. Fine elven sword. Okay, good. What? Oh, TESO. Yeah, sure. Something else? No. Dutil Allah Tower. Ruin Fang the Wicked. Ooh. You're about to give a good amount of experience, aren't you? No, I do not have time for you. What the actual... Look, I don't care for you. Who's doing that? Were you? This is a pretty neat trick, but now you're gonna die. You? Okay. I was about to say... For a moment it seemed like I couldn't loot him. That would have made me quite annoyed. Quite annoyed indeed. Well, I don't... We haven't found his pants yet. Let's just run over... What? What? Then it wasn't important. Are you attacking me from behind or what's going on? Nope, that's just one. There we go. Tower discovered. Experience gained. Okay, back to Stormgruff. As soon as we have Morrowind Pathfinder. Hooray! That means that I have now discovered all the sightseeing locations or vistas, which don't necessarily have a quest related to them. But they aren't landmarks per se either. You have a bad habit of hiding behind those mushrooms. Oh yeah, I forgot I have area of effect damage on for that lightning. Makes it a little more potent.
You know what true boredom is? Spending endless hours looking at the exact same spot. I'd give my left foot to be able to turn my head. Did you find her? Did you find the evil witch who cast this damn spell on me?
I met Nerys Venom. Her tale was very different from yours.
Are you suggesting that I'm a teller of tall tales? You think I froze myself just to discredit Nerys Venom? That's an outrageous accusation that wounds me to my core. Why? What did she tell you?
Goblins attacked the camp while you were making room for more meat.
Goblins? I suppose that could have been what the yelling and screeching was about. I was dealing with my necessaries after all. But that doesn't explain why she cast those loud and terrifying spells.
She was trying to frighten the goblins until you could come and help.
Well, she should have said something instead of scaring me half to death while I was busy in the bushes. I'll admit, I might have had a few sips of mead and I was tired. That's no reason to leave me like this, exposed. for all the world to see?
Nerys should be here shortly to deal with you.
My
Oh.
brave
Oh.
protector. No sword, no pants, and absolutely no help whatsoever. If not for my stillness spell, you'd be halfway to Nisus by now.
Nisus. Not Nisus.
My hapless protector aside, were you able to find the goblins? Did you recover my pack and the sword?
Yes, I recovered your pack and the sword.
How
No pants.
wonderful! I despaired ever seeing either of these again. You'd be surprised how much the people of Vivec City will spend on my upscale unguents. Thank you. I suppose I should do something about my dubious escort now.
You're going to remove the spell?
I still need this fetcher's help to get my goods to the market. He isn't very good at protecting his charges, but I believe he's strong enough to carry a pack. I just have to make sure that he honors his agreement this time.
How do you plan to make Stormgruff complete the job once you remove the stillness spell?
No need to fear on that account. I have just the spell to assure Stormgruff's
Why?
total cooperation for the rest of the trip to Vivec City. My clients need
Oh,
their potions
why?
after all.
I mean, that is...
Thank you again for your assistance. I really do appreciate good help.
I mean, it is a fitting reward for the quest, but still, why? I had just expected some coin. We got pants.
Set me free and return my sword, witch!
That sword is payment for escorting me to Vivec City. We're not there yet, you ungrateful oaf.
Vivec City? I don't want anything more to do with you and your witchy
I'll
ways.
set you free, but you will live up to our agreement. And you'll do so sober. No more meat for you until we reach Vivec City.
Stop that, Diet!
Yeah, something like that was what I had in mind. Like, is she gonna turn him into a pony? But then, yeah, it's Morrowind, so it's it was not gonna be a pony, obviously. We are technically right in the middle between Sadrith Mora and Vos, but Vos was my initial planned place. So what I will do, seeing as, well, we are past the 30-minute mark anyway, what I want to do is go along the coastline here and head up to the settlement in this video, so that we get a little bit of extra exploration in, and perhaps find a tomb or something like that. I am probably going to have to deal with my inventory before the next episode, as it is currently at 94? 96! Ugh! It's worse than I thought. Nick sucks. Nope. Don't care about you. You can... whatever it is you do, in peace. No tombs. See, if I fill up my inventory, I can just go to Vivec City and, you know, deal with it from there. Oh, hello! I knew there was reason to go off the beaten path. Oh. Didn't think that would stick, but guess it did. War maidens. Nope. So now I can have room for one tomb rubbing. That's rubbing with a U and two B's. Well, I suppose it would be a rubing if it was with only one B, so... There is Tel Arun. That is the same marker as Sedanin and Nissis, but Nissis had a quest. Sedanin did not. At least I don't think so. I don't recall seeing any quest givers in Sedanin, but to be fair, I haven't been back since, well, basically since we started this place. Since started Vvardenfell, I've only ever run through the place. And that really doesn't give the best look at what's actually going on. Well, we got a Vista. Oh, I hear an Ernroot. Oh, there you are. Cheeky bugger. Come here. $40 Nernroots. That seems important, but then again, this is Vvardenfell. There's a lot of structures that seem important, but are most certainly not. I had actually feared when we came across a quest marker that he was going to have us go back into Pulk and deal with that ascendance or something like that. But I think that relates to a different quest line, like one that isn't related to this area, but well, we didn't, so I don't know what to say. It might show up in a later quest. Or it might not. At this point, it doesn't really matter. This would... Oh! Hello! On an outcropping overlooking a grisly scene. Oh, what? How can I... Now, this is not exactly... Maybe I can... Oh. Maybe not. Ah, okay. It wasn't all cliff sides. That was kind of my worry, because then I'd have to... Is that a diving board? It's either that or a very, very, very weird pier. Some very tall ships. This is just a fishing spot? Looks like it. Yeah, okay. Ooh, wow, this is actually pretty. What with the light coming through like that. Yeah. Can we perhaps scale the rocks here? This definitely seems more... I don't know. Yeah, no. Seem to have to circle around for it. That's all. Go back, climb up the shoreline. I don't think anything is really faster. Yeah, I have to go around, don't I? You're not Flappy. You are an imposter. But that's Qa'Rajh. That's, Oh, yeah, because there's a Qa'Rajh ruin. Right, of course. Just because it makes sense doesn't mean I could beat up a Qa'Rajh to get that extra experience going. See, I would much rather take the fight with a dead Droth than with a Clanfear. Yeah, do you jump? I'm not gonna care because I'm out of here. Bye bye. Ah, Jesus! Why? Why did you have to go that way? Couldn't you? Isutan... What? Isutanamus. God damn it, I hate that jump! Oh, I have another one. Alright. Fighting one of yours is alright. I don't like it. But I will take it. You have a very short reaction time to those. Can I access it from this side, or do I have to go through the ruins? Because it seems like I have to go through the ruins. Biscuits. Biscuits indeed. Well. Did I just mess this up? Like... That's harder to get to than I had anticipated. I mean, normally they are out of the way, yes. But this one is particularly out of the way. What is this? Just a dockyard to nowhere. Well, perhaps not completely to nowhere, but... Nope. You Isutanamus. So it's through these rocks. I can jump this. Yes. And then up there. But how am I getting up there? I seem to have to go through the ruins. Well then, that's what we'll do. Oh, I think I may have found it. Really? You want to chase me out here? Are you sure you want to do that? Okay, you do. Alright, fine. I thought you were just to run back. I'm gonna hit that centipede, aren't I? I don't know. Well, I got too high up, but it seems that this was, in fact, what you needed to do. Don't fall too far. So, overseeing grisly scene. What is it down there? Doesn't look that bad to me, but... So what's the deal? This is pork. This is like someone slaughtered a pig here. You calling that grisly? Really? I've seen worse. A lot worse. I thought it was something out in the sea, like a brutal shipwreck or something like that. No. It was basically nothing. Just someone butchered a pig here. Okay. Well, oh, yeah. So first off, inventory. How much gold do we have? 393,651. Nice. Certainly not bad. Okay. And then, skills. Are there anything down here that we should take? Blood magic. Oh, I can't actually do anything with them here. This is just the sort of what you should really be using. What is this? Exploitation. When you cast a dark magic, I think the only dark magic I have is my crystal ones. I am casting that a fair bit though. So spell critical, that's not bad. Daedric summoning, what's this? Energized. That's base damage. Damage done. Yeah, let's take that. I had looked at that before and it was basically like, ooh. So 2 champion points. Alright, where are we at? Extra protection. That's nice. And can we get bash damage? So we get plus 60 damage for bashing. I also tend to bash a lot. So therefore that also makes sense. Alright. Now we can continue. Again. We're not in a hurry. So if I go through here, I will come into contact with the outskirts of that ruin once again. Which I don't really want to. Besides, there's a decent amount of room to maneuver out of this. It's just another Daedric ruin that serves no purpose other than, hey, we can put bandits here. It's so... it grinds me. I get that you want to pay homage to the original game, but it's a standard thing of show, don't tell. Or tell, don't show, or whatever. What? This island seems... oh. Black snail. What? I don't know what you are, but you're hostile, so... I'm not gonna feed... ha! Where do you come from? Black snail. What is he called? Sloglord or something like that? Something... What be the point of this island? Scavenger... That's a peculiar rock. This definitely looks cut and not just fallen. Speaking of fallen, there could very well be at least... well, chances are there's one tomb out here. Probably not much more than that. No. Oh, you attacked Flabby instead. That was a mistake. Nope. Don't. Those guys are just fishing. Fishing. So... I mean, really, I was... no. I'm out of here. Alright. If you insist, I will take you down. I didn't think you'd come all this way. I blocked it! Do not do that! Alright, you get the sabbies. I said, you get the sabbies. And for good measure. Oh, it's a lantern. It's not... I thought it was a container that would contain riches or valuables. It did in fact not. So... Telvanni, eh? Oh. Adept Pilotan. Yeah, definitely mages. Okay. Are there any quest markers, quest givers? Menvendel's nursery. No, I don't think so, at least not yet. Oh, that looks like a main building. Tel Mora. Might be a quest giver in there.
Have mercy.
Qa'Rajh loyalist. Really? No quest givers out here? It's all just... Oh. Shasa, actually. Tobor. Again, names mean nothing. Can I get a quest marker? Oh, navigator, no. I am quite happy with actually being here. There's a reason I'm here. I just don't know why specifically. But I'm not looking to get away from here. Also, this is just a dockyard. Okay. Oh, for glory. Nah. I thought it was something important, but for glory is not. That's just about the battlegrounds, and I do not care about those. Well, I care to avoid them. That's the extent of that. Alright, this looks more like a town. So, Soin. Is there a tavern or something? Qa'Rajh Manse. No, I'm not taking that. You can buzz off. Some here. Varaza Seljain. Oh, I wanted to read that book. Blessed are Malexia's Fables for Evening. What? So, are you saying there isn't? It's probably about entering the right building. Well, I will do that off camera in the next episode. So, until then, take care.